All right, so we're gonna do a bit different of a video. I want to react a little bit to some Matt Horn drum tech POV video because I used to play drums in a band for like 10 years and we toured like all of the states basically, and we did a lot of this sort of thing. And so I wanted to check out and I've checked out a couple of these videos in the past, but I just wanted to do a video talking about all the things that he's going through and experiencing, and maybe give some more insight on the life of a touring drummer through Matt Horn's life, through his video. Um, but yeah, because I'm just interested in like this lifestyle because like I've lived this lifestyle. I don't think I'm gonna be living this lifestyle in the future at any point in the for the rest of my life, but it's still something that was really really cool. And if it inspires someone to get into drumming or being a musician themselves or getting out there and playing shows, that would be awesome. I mean, personally, I haven't had a drum set up for the past like 2, maybe almost 3 years now. So I haven't been able to play much drums, but I've since become a much more like devoted Christian, and so I could see myself playing drums at like a modern church where it's not like all choir stuff, but like they play like with a full band and stuff. And I just thought that would be a fun way to sort of like stay like to keep drumming. I also want to do drum covers in the future just to some of my favorite rock songs as like a hobby. Do like professional drum covers, like get really good mics, get a really nice room, make the room like soundproof, and good video editing, stuff like that, and then post it like how you would see like Matt McGuire drum covers or Luke Holland drum covers or things like that. So anyway, enough about me. Let's just get into this video. I'm going to skip around a bit so this video isn't too long. Maybe I want to make this video about 30 minutes long, but this and his video is about 52 minutes. So I'm going to be skipping around a little bit. This is them at Warped Tour.
Thank you.
Warped Tour of 2026. I already have the closed captions on. And he's a drum tech for Luke Holland, who is playing for Falling in Reverse right now. So I'm pretty sure this is just Falling in Reverse at Warped Tour. I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking so. Unless Luke is filling in for another band that's playing on Warped Tour. I think Matt sticks with Luke. Wherever Luke goes, Matt's there too, drum teching for Luke for the most part. So I think this is Falling in Reverse, but it depends on who Luke is playing for.
So welcome. Have a great day, guys.
You too.
I also went to Warped Tour since 2014 through 2018. So I went to Warped Tour for like those 4 years. We were close to playing Warped Tour. My band never ended up playing Warped Tour. We ended up playing at Rockfest. Oh wait, well we did play at Rockfest, but I meant Summerfest, and that was like in 2023 or something on a main stage. It was pretty sweet. It was pretty cool.
I don't know which stage we're on.
Also, if you're curious at all, the band that I was in is called Once Around. It's a hard rock metal band, that kind of thing. So if you wanted to check it out, not that I'm not in the band anymore, so it's not like I'm like promoting it out of selfish reasons, but in just in case you were curious. I'm in Washington, D.C. at the Vans Warped Tour, baby. Let's go. So I'm curious too, because I haven't been caught up with Warped Tour recently. So I'm not exactly sure where Warped Tour is being, placed at in the country. Is it just Washington, D.C.? Is it just like one location every year nowadays? Because I know it ended in 2018 and they used to tour the entire like states and even in the UK as well, for the bands that could make it over to the UK. But I'm just curious, like, if anyone else knows in the comments, like, if Warped Tour is still traveling around like that, or if it's just like one location per year nowadays.
is the right key.
So they're just loading in some equipment. So that's all Luke's drums and stuff. Sleeping with Sirens, is that what that is? So, so is Matt Horn drum teching for the drummer of Sleeping with Sirens? I forget his name because he's newer than the classic drummer that left a while ago. But yeah. The SWS is what makes me think it's Sleeping with Sirens. And then I'm pretty sure that this dude, not that dude. That dude, I'm pretty sure he's the drummer for Sleeping with Sirens. I'm pretty sure.
457. Our risers are the... Okay. Got it.
So I used to work at the Sylvie in Madison, Wisconsin, and as a stagehand, and so I would help the touring crew, and well, a crew of us would help the touring crew unload their trailers, and that's what dumping the truck is, or dumping the trailer is. Is it when he mentioned that here? Yeah, dumping the truck, this like section. But yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
I wasn't part of a big touring band, so we didn't have to do this stuff at the Sylvie. So this is the drum rug, and all of these markings keep the stands, like the drum stands, whether that's a cymbal stand or like the stand that's holding the snare drum, or the drum throne, like the seat that you sit on, things like that. These are where all the feet go, and they're marked, you can see, so that you know which is what. Yeah. And so the drum set, all the pieces of the drum set are in the exact same location every single night that you're playing a gig, because you don't want to be playing something and then like you reach for something and it's not in the exact same spot. It messes up your playing. So like the job of the drum tech is to make the drumming for the drummer as seamless and as smooth as possible, so that all he has to do is focus on drumming itself. You know what I mean? All the equipment is taken care of. All the equipment is in the same exact location. All that stuff. Everything is new. Everything is clean. Everything is tight, so that when the drummer gets to go play, it's like the most seamless, smooth transition. Like, you know, he doesn't have to think about any of the tech stuff. He is only focusing on being an artist and being a great musician. So that's the drum tech's job, is to make sure that the drummer or the musician can go ahead and do that without any problems. So building the kit. Yeah, so this is definitely Sleeping with Sirens. You can see their logo right here on the drum head with the W and the... I didn't know he drum teched for the drummer for Sleeping with Sirens. That's sweet. I'm pretty sure Tama is the drum brand that Metallica plays with. Lars. And also, now I know Sleeping with Sirens does too, but I'm pretty sure Bring Me the Horizon, they switched from SJC to Tama as well. So you have two of your, generationally, Metallica is like the biggest metal band of all time, and they use Tama. And then you have Bring Me the Horizon, the biggest metal band of my generation. It's like they use Tama as well. Probably can't go wrong with some Tama, honestly. And I pronounce it Tama. I'm sure other people pronounce it Tama, which is like weird, but whatever. You do you.
Oops.
I think it's cool for Matt to get a different look. Not that he hasn't seen different drum equipment in the past, but it's like to be able to work with different brands, different hardware. Like I know Luke uses the DW9000 pedals, which are like for rock and metal music, it's like industry standard. Iron Cobra is also like industry standard, just not as standard. That just means they're like a go-to piece of equipment. Is that a snare? You got a clear head on the snare.
I just bought one of these. I ordered it yesterday. Hey, Matt from the future here, and I'm not kidding. I got the drum. It's right here, in this, which is the drum in this box and the drum in this video that you're watching. You can head on over to my Patreon in my new studio.
Is he gonna unbox it?
Sorry to disturb you guys. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Oh, maybe it's on his channel that he unboxed.
Video. Shout out JT.
I've never heard of JT. Maybe I just haven't been in the game in a second, so. What is Sleeping with Siren doing using timbales? I have no clue what song they could be using that in. No judgment. I'm just saying, like, in what application, in what song are they using that? Oh, he's got the two-legged hi-hat stand just like Luke does, except this is Iron Cobra stuff. Oh, so Iron Cobra, is that made by Tama?
I know which one goes.
Because he's got Tama hardware as well. Because the DW kit that Luke has is all DW hardware, like the cymbal stands, the snare stand, the drum throne that he sits on. It's all DW hardware, and this is all Tama hardware. Not every brand of drums makes their own hardware, but I'm like, that's kind of cool that it's like Tama hardware.
Put this blue tape so I know which one goes in towards the drummer.
It's stuff like that. It's stuff like that. All you need is the two-legged hi-hat stand, you know? You don't need that three-legged hi-hat stand. Luke from Falling in Reverse and this drummer from Sleeping with Sirens, both amazing bands and very veteran drummers use the same type of thing. Like, for a beginner drummer, videos like these are amazing to watch. Like, if you can watch like a handful of these sorts of videos to just see what the drummers are using, like the hardware, the drums, the setups that they have going on, because this is made to be the most durable, reliable consistent drum set setup every time type of thing, you know? We'll watch most of this drum set build up or this kit build, just because this is a really, really cool part of the video. Like, this is one of my favorite parts of like a day in the life on tour type of videos, because I was a drummer and I would literally do this every single day. And so it's cool to just see all the hardware that he's using. And it's cool to follow someone like Matt, who is a tech for multiple drummers, so you can see the different types of kits that he gets to work with. And you can get a bunch of ideas on what to do for your own kit, you know? I just find myself, like, although I'm not super into drumming nowadays, I've had like 10 plus years of experience being a drummer. So,
oh yeah, we have so much time.
So just I've collected a lot of insight about being a touring drummer in a rock band, a studio recording drummer in a rock band. So it's good to like share the knowledge that I have, and the wisdom that I have with this stuff for the people, for anyone, literally for anyone who could draw inspiration from it or get value out of it. Got a little auxiliary stand with the timbales and the block instrument thing. Tuning.
120 on the 18. Too loud. Just gotta do it by ear.
That's when a veteran drum tech or drummer comes in clutch, is like when you have to do something by ear like this, and because the tour life will throw you random situations all the time. So to be good at your craft is like, it's essential, because you never know what's gonna pop up that might be a small obstacle or a big obstacle.
130.
So he just takes that digital drum tune tool and he puts it up to the head so that you can hear like the hertz, or like I'm not exactly sure what the unit of measurement is there, but those are really great for if you want to get like a studio perfect sound out of your drum kit. Like just the tuning itself out of the drum heads.
Went 195 on this guy. Just gonna do the top head by ear. Make sure this is tight. Any that feel loose, we just bringing them up. Go around again. Change this head still.
Also, he's gonna change the batter head there. The batter head is the head that you hit of any drum. Dude, I love some good low floor toms. Like if I had the perfect kit, I'd have an 18-inch floor, a 14-inch rack, a 14-inch snare that's like 8 inches deep. I'd have a 22 by 18 kick, or 24 by 20 even. love a sturdy ass, durable case for cymbals, you know? You gotta protect those things. Oh, and he's got the drum heads in there too. That's perfect. That's amazing. Love that. SKB, you can see it on the logo there, SKB. They're a solid brand when it comes to drum cases. If you're looking to get drum cases, go with SKB. They're solid. Or there's one more. There's one more brand. It's Humsenberg. Is that what it is? I'm pretty sure. That's what I use for my snare drum. That's what I was going to start using for the rest of my kit as far as like hard shells go. I had a bunch of SKB soft shells, but then I wanted to go with hard shells and I started getting Humsenberg stuff. Yeah, because they're solid too. But if you're touring like a lot, playing a lot of shows, getting hard cases for your drums and cymbals and hardware and all that, getting hard cases is the way to go. Oh, so it looks like Sleeping with Sirens, the drummer uses Sabian cymbals. Sabian is good. I'd say like that's second to Zildjian. I'd say Zildjian is the best cymbal brand. I choose Zildjian. As far as drum heads go, As far as drum heads go, I'd say Remo is the best, and then Evans. As far as sticks go, I'd say Vic Firth, and then maybe Promark. As far as drum brands themselves, I'd say like SJC or DW or Tama's making, that's establishing a place in my mind too. I have a Tama snare drum. It's like a star series. Like it has like a star on it. It's pretty cool. It's metal. It's steel. It's a steel snare drum. It's like a 14 by 6.5. It's funny that I remember all this stuff because I haven't played drums in so long. I haven't dealt with my drum equipment. We'll go back here so we can hear him talk to the drummer because I'm pretty sure that's the drummer there for Sleeping with Sirens. So let's hear what they have to talk about.
Oh, I've been hunched over this whole time. Oh, what's up, dude?
How are you, brother?
It's hot.
Yeah.
But I'm good.
How's it going?
Good, man.
So his name's Matty. I didn't really know that. I kind of like stopped listening to Sleeping with Sirens like, I don't know. I listened to that one album where it was like Leave It All Behind song, or there was that song, or Bloodline. I think that song was on that album. I listened to that album a bit and then I totally stopped listening to them since then. But I remember listening to like Madness a ton, and the album before that a ton as well. So
I just gotta change this head and then I gotta go start
Want me to
setting
come
up.
back after the signing? Come pop a squat?
Yeah, come pop a squat. I haven't adjusted anything yet. I just got it up.
Okay. Well, if I get time,
that's cool. The drummer comes up and adjusts it themselves a little bit, and that's nice because that's less work for you as a drum tech, and it's more precise for them as the drummer. So that's cool.
after the signing, I'll...
Come check it again.
So what time do we roll on?
406.
406.
Yeah, that's when that band ends.
406.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Yep.
Bro, a drill. Imagine you set the tension that it's supposed to drill to, like that the lug is supposed to be drilled to, and then it just automatically adjusts to that. That would be insane. That's probably a thing, or it should be. But I think this is just a manual electric drill where you just like do it however much you need to. Oops. I hope that when I'm muting the freaking, my brain is dumb. I hope that when I'm muting the video, like doing this, that my voice is still being recorded. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know why. Anyway. fresh snare head for Vans Warped Tour. Let's go.
Now.
Love that he's underneath the shade for this. So this is getting like a lot of the tightness out of it, because when you're playing, you're gonna be hitting that sucker a lot, and so the skin is gonna stretch. So you stretch it beforehand a bunch, and then you tune it so that it doesn't do its stretching as you're playing it, and then it detunes itself as you're playing it. So you want to stretch it beforehand. So you have it on super, super loose, and then you can press down on it just like he did. Just set it on the ground. Yeah. Put all your weight on it and just press near the lugs, in the center of it, just to stretch out the head so that it doesn't do any stretching after you've tuned it already. Because it's going to stretch no matter what. So you might as well stretch it first and then tune it. You know what I mean? Just do it. Just trust me. Just do it. Just trust Matt. Trust Matt. Don't take my word for it. Take Matt's word for it. He's the drum tech for Falling in Reverse, guys. Come on. Baby. I'm a Vic Firth baby. That's called a rim shot. You hit the head and the rim at the same time. A lot of drummers will eat up the middle of their drumstick from hitting the rim like that. But it makes for a much louder punctuated sound note. So those are Humsenberg cases right there. They're beige ones. I got the lime green one for my snare drum, and I was going to get black for the rest of the drum kit. Don't know why that thing fell over though. Probably the wind. And it's not sitting on the freaking stuff properly. Unless it is, and it's just got pushed that much. That's kind of crazy. And that's why you have hard cases. So I don't know exactly what playback is. I know I said that I'm an experienced drummer, but I never became so successful that we had playback stuff. I know that SL means stage left. So that means like if you're on the stage, it's on the left side. If you're facing the crowd. Pretty sure. Wait, what did he say the switcher does? I don't know what a switcher is. I don't know anything about other turning it on, yeah. Some power. This thing switches songs and basically a big play button. Okay, so it's basically, it might set off different like pyro and lighting and backing tracks, possibly, and in-ear stuff, so maybe. Man, we're already at 30 minutes. Damn. Okay, I'm going to skip through this a little bit, starting now. Changeover. So changeover. Changeover is when changeover is when in between sets, when one band plays and they stop and they finish their set, And then the next band, it mostly happens on festival. Well, no, it happens on every freaking concert that has more than one band. Because everyone shares the same stage, basically. Except that festivals, people still share the same stages, but it's just more than one stage, obviously, and there's more than a few bands. So changeover is when they're taking off the equipment from one band because they finished their set and then putting on the equipment on the stage. Like right here, they're rolling on the drum set because it's on a rolling platform, on a rolling riser. So then you can just set up the whole drum kit and then roll it onto the stage, which makes changeover so much easier rather than taking the drum set down piece by piece. I used to have to do that a lot in smaller venues because we didn't obviously have massive stages with rolling risers. But yeah, changeover is when you take off one band's equipment and then put on the next band's equipment. And then you do like a line check so that you make sure all the mics are working, all the lines are working, and stuff like that. So now he's just checking stuff. Seeing if the mics work. It's exhilarating, like being in front of a big crowd and then just doing some line check. You hear the other band, Warped Tour.
The almighty.
What do you say? I was gonna ask who it is.
The almighty Under Oath.
Under Oath. Under Oath is playing probably to the left of them. So like near this side of, it's like a double stage thing. These are drum triggers. This triggers certain like layers that you might have on the snare drum sound by itself. He knows the drum parts. Oh, some rock locks. Those keep the lugs in place so that they don't loosen while you're playing them. So that they don't detune the drum head, the drum. So line check is basically you're checking the mics for each drum, each instrument that you have on your drum kit. He's like trying. It's an amazing sounding drum set. I would love to play this drum kit. Such a well put together drum set. And those low floors blow. Checking the overhead mics. Full kit? Full kit? No, full kit. Sometimes they do a full kit check and then he plays a little beat, but using all the instruments on the kit, but.
The Vans Warped Tour guys, pretty sick. Have a great time out there and go for show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go ahead.
1 minute, guys. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. All right, prime time spot at the Vans Warped Tour guys. Pretty sick. Have a great time out there and go for show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go ahead.
Oh shit. fuck's up, DC? Ooh. I'm pretty sure this is Kick Me off of Madness. Is this Leave It All Behind? Facts. Dude, this drummer's solid. If You Can't Hang. That was the first song I've ever heard by Sleeping With Sirens. Such an amazing song. Dude's done that a lot. He really knows how to end a show on the drums, doing the drum fills and stuff. Move, people, move. Not me looking at the chick with the short shorts. It's not good, bro. Don't do that. Not good for your mental health, bro.
Thank you. I'll see you guys in a minute. Can I steal this spot from you? Go for
Do it all in reverse, as in Following in Reverse is gonna play? No, I'm just kidding. Just tearing down, taking everything down as soon as possible, quickly as possible. Just getting out of there. Just getting the job done and getting out of there so you can go chill, bro. So you can go hang out with the people that enjoyed the show at the bar. No, that was honestly like what I would do. It's like trying to load up as fast as possible so that you can actually hang with the people that came to your show, you know? Waiting till the end of the night, sometimes it depends on the show, it depends on the night, it depends on the location. If you can like wait to like take all the drum shit down before you go hang, or not, just go hang with the people right away. But typically it's smarter to just take it all down right away as fast as you can, possibly can.
Ah, hell. All right, well, guys, I have like no battery left on anything, and that's about it. I just got to shut this and lid this. So anyways, Thank you guys for watching.
He said, shut this and live this, meaning he's got to place the cases where they're going to live for the next, 24 hours until they unload the truck again and set it all back up. Like living it is placing it to where it's going to be on the truck drive, in the semi-trailer, on the way to the next show before you take it out. That's what living, that's like, yeah.
And that's about it. I just got to shut this and live this. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please check out the Patreon. I was uploading that entire time during that hiatus there. But thank you guys all so much for coming back, man. The last release was awesome, but I didn't expect that many people to come back. So appreciate you guys as always. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, all right? Peace.
Peace. Psych.
Are you going there?
Yeah.
I smell mac and cheese. Cheese. Hello. Good, how are you?
Figure to go.
For here. Thank you very much.
Dude, I used to fit in this crowd so well. Dude, I'm telling you. I do not hang around like metalheads like that anymore, musicians anymore. I was definitely an existing character that fit perfectly in that world though when I did. Making me hungry, bro. I would not be getting salad. I would be getting the heartiest stuff I possibly could. I'm a hearty guy. I like the steaks. I like the potatoes. I like the heartiness, Not a big salad guy. I remember eating catering at the Sylvie too. They would have it for the crew there too, which was nice.
Worst catering. Let's see what there's to drink. I was really hoping to get a DC for y'all.
Sick. Well, yeah. So anyway, that was fun. I liked watching that because, it's cool. I lived that lifestyle for like 10 years, so it's just cool to experience. I was a mega nerd about my gear. I was like a action figure in the metal world. Like, I really identified my entire life with like existing in that world, in that lifestyle, for like since I was 14 to like 24. Since then, I've gotten into like a lot of different things, like fighting. I'm, competing in Muay Thai, tournaments and things, and jiu-jitsu. And then I'm doing entrepreneurship, like I'm building an online marketing business, and I'm also like, I found like faith in God, so like I'm really about that as well. So I just don't exist in this world anymore. This one. But I would like to do drum covers in the future. I want to keep doing reaction videos to songs. And yeah, I think that'd be fun. I think it'd be still cool to meet other musicians, but I don't think I'm going to be in the rock and metal world as like a professional anymore for the rest of my life. I'm just going to be working on entrepreneurship and fighting and, becoming a godly man that is going to be like a good husband and a good father one day. So that's really what I'm doing, just building that up and watching out for my family, staying healthy, staying strong, mentally, physically, spiritually. But yeah. All right. Peace out. This was nice. All right. Recommend things. Like, subscribe, comment.